Ein bisschen zur Seite oder was?
Yeah,
Oder ist das egal?
You can adjust, you can close it that way.
Live yet?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, good to know.
It's details, we don't hold on for that.
Terran versus Terran, yay.
You're looking forward for that matchup as well, I guess?
Not really, but I'll give it my best.
Yeah, well, to be fair, TLO wasn't really quite looking forward for the Protoss versus Protoss,
maybe,
but you were surprisingly... It was a surprisingly exciting game for Protoss versus Protoss.
It was indeed, yeah.
How did it feel?
Intense. It was like ahead, behind, and you didn't know how to react. And in the end, it two times came down to very heavy micro fights and little armies, and both mined out. So it's really rare to get such games.
Now, I actually don't even think I saw such a game ever. Yeah, we're gonna start that game, so we're gonna head into the first one. We're gonna play on the Shattered Temple. I think at least that is what the German words are saying. Not quite sure in that one. And yeah, next to me, joining me for that commentary will be Reen. You just saw him win. And yeah, we're gonna start this lovely Terran versus Terran between Cloud and TLO in the finals of the StarCraft 2 Heat tournament here in Leipzig, Germany. And yeah, game just started. So far, not that much happening. Maybe let's just, as we already talked about pretty much all those maps, maybe talk a bit about the matchup. It's probably not the favorite matchup for most people to either play or watch.
Well, it's one of the better mirrors, the best probably. And with TLO involved, it can be quite entertaining games. So I'm somehow looking forward to it.
Now, all of a sudden, you're looking forward to it. Good. Well, yeah, so do we. And as you said, it will be played mech heavy most of the times. But I did saw quite a lot of like bio pushes, really heavy bio pushes.
Yeah, I think it depends on the map, and I can't predict who's going to play which style. But TLO is known for very unique strategies. So last time versus Goody, he played Ghost Opening with Nuke follow-up, which is
that even at least a bit common? I mean, I've never saw that or heard of it.
Well, no, it's not common. It's common for TLO, I guess.
Okay, so TLO has its own rating of how common a playstyle is. For him, that is.
Has to please his fans, so maybe he got something up his sleeve.
Yeah, he most likely will be in there. Yeah, we see Cloud spawning as the Terran player, and in the lovely purple color we see, what did I want to say? TLO, yeah, that way around. I want to say Cloud again, but whatever. First gas got taken by Cloud, and I'm pretty sure we see, no, we don't see the gas yet on the side of TLO.
Seems like fast command center follow-up into something we don't know yet, but we will see soon.
We will find out. And I was doing some scouting with that SCV. While we don't see the scout out on the other side. Well, we see the scout out on the other side, but he's pretty much looking for the wrong
another
place.
SCV scout, which is quite unusual.
Maybe he just noticed. Maybe like, oops, no, not gonna go there. And yeah, it pretty much looks like the expansion. And there it is. And we see that Cloud still hasn't really figured out where his opponent is just yet. The SCV is pretty hurt, and there's a Marine running after him, so he most likely wants to like that next little... okay, there it is, the next little engagement, and yeah, there he is, done and dusted. Addon going down on the Rex, and we see the first two Marines already out. So
probably Reaper follow-up, I would guess, because close air position is good to scout with Reaper. And he will Reaper expand, it looks like. Yeah, so both are going for pretty fast command center and echo heavy play, which can become a pretty long game.
Yoo-hoo! Oh yeah, we will see. There is the Reaper in the making as well. Stimpack gets researched by Cloud, and we see a little Rex very at the border. Is that to scout any kind of benches or anything coming in?
That was my first guess when I saw he's building something there, and barracks obviously is cheaper than scanning and can scout a lot more, so that's a pretty good choice, I think. And there's the Reaper, maybe going to interrupt the barracks on the edge.
Okay, the barracks is about to be done, and the Reaper is going straight for the workers building the buildings there. And the buildings, I think, is Rexes, I see. The Marines obviously coming in to try to defend against that Reaper, and the Reaper saw the Rex going down, or rather the Rex going his direction, and he's gonna away go. And he most likely should position some Marines now on the edge to...
Well, it can take quite a while to shoot that down, and by seeing those Rexes just building, he can assume that TLO went for an expansion too. So both are going for mass bio at the moment.
So we're most likely not going to see any kind of really early aggressions?
I don't know really. I can't predict what's going to happen. Depends on whether they are...
more exciting to just find out.
Whether they are going mass barracks without tech, some timing attack or something, or both are going for medivac, drop play and expansions. But
I mean, the only thing we can, which might make a bigger difference right in the beginning is that Cloud got his Stimpack ready way earlier than his opponent TLO, who currently is trying to shoot off that Rex who is scouting his base. And that seems to get away though.
Might be a chance for timing attack, but... Oh, another reactor, so he's going really heavy Marines. And might be a timing, but it's hard to run into another army without any scouting information. So
yeah, he didn't. Okay, he had the Reaper over there. So
yeah,
he saw a little bit. He at least saw the barracks, but not really sure if that will. Yeah.
I think after he left the base, he didn't scout again, so he doesn't know whether TLO is going like 4 barracks, 6 barracks, or 2 factories with siege tanks. And siege tanks are obviously quite strong against some marine heavy mid-game push.
There he seems to try to at least scout again, but that didn't came that far. I don't really see that he got any insight of that base. And Cloud is going for more upgrades as well, while the Stimpack will be finished anytime soon for TLO. But it doesn't really look like he's about to attack just now. We have the difference of Marines. We have 24 Marines for TLO and 21 Marines at the moment for Cloud. So there is finally a bit of a difference, but not that much. But what makes the difference will be the upgrades, which Cloud is just about to finish, and that is why he is about to move out. Pretty much normal timing.
Maybe he can hit his timing with 1-1 upgrade. As far as I remember, he did Marine Heavy dual upgrade in his EPS games, in his Terran group. So, oh, he got engaged a bit too early. And he's losing quite badly in the first fight. And, well, it's rather even, but...
Okay, but Cloud has to back off for a while. TLO is able to pick up some more Marines there. And also, like, will the last one die? No, you will get away.
Misses. But nice move, stimming just 1 Marine to get the last hit, but both are playing extremely Rex heavy, especially TLO didn't take anything besides barracks, which is quite unusual.
The players are pretty much alike. I mean, okay, now we see the Academy going down in the base of Cloud, and I don't know, what does he really want to do with that now? Is it like going to Banshees, any kind of thing?
I guess he will just make Marines with medivacs and dual upgrade as set.
Okay.
So without tanks, Marines are pretty much invincible, and he will just mess and gain map control by the mobility. TLO forcing some stim and retreating, but he got a lot less Marines, I think. So
yeah, we see at the moment 40 Marines for TLO and only 36 for Cloud. I love the numbers just go up when I'm about to say them. It makes me look like a retard who can't actually read numbers. But there was another number just before, I swear. And yeah, we see the machine and dog once again doing some upgrades in there, and see a little factory scout there for Cloud now.
Trying to scout the obvious, since TLO is keeping up in Marine count, he can assume that both are playing pretty similar, but TLO is way behind in medivac tech, but got a lot more records, I think. And third base already up for TLO, so in the long run he should outproduce Cloud, but he's behind in upgrades, so it will be very interesting.
Yeah, we will see how this will work out for either of those players. While Cloud seemingly trying to get some ground again, but with that Marine who was defending that watchtower all by himself. What an incredible little Marine.
So I'm not sure how about how much the Cloud finished his upgrades, but he seems to...
I mean, those two medivacs will surely make a difference for the army, but TLO has quite a lot more, I'd say. Not really,
the medivacs with 50 Marines won't make that much of a difference, but...
Okay, now we have two medivacs on the other side as well. Now the sim goes down to both of them and they are attacking each other. Let's just see how this will work out. And it looks better for Cloud at this very moment. And he has to back up. TLO has to back off, gets back in his phase retreat. While the Cloud, not the Cloud is going for the expansion. There comes GG from TLO, and Cloud got himself the first
check
map.
upgrades, please. Did you have the 2-2 ready? 1-1 just. The TLO was a bit overstint, had blue, red and orange Marines, so Medivacs paid off in the end, I guess. Because he had everything green, while TLO had some damaged Marines.
Yeah, so that was the first one. It wasn't that long.
Yeah.
So I did expect a kind of like 1 hour game. Let's make it 4.
Yeah, but that's more, that happens when both players get mech, I guess. And Marine Heavy is more versatile, more aggression, and games can end pretty fast if you drop the main base or something and the other player can't retake, it's over. So Bio Heavy is pretty nice to watch.
I think